Look, listen, guys, I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you. Tinfoil hat on. I don't believe that Chibireviews ever had a girlfriend, okay? This is apparently a picture of Chibireviews with his girlfriend, and I do not believe that this is his girlfriend. That is Chibireviews in a wig. That is Chibireviews in a wig. I don't know what the fuck anyone is talking about. This is insane to me. His friends are probably him in increasingly ludicrous hats. I don't know. This motherfucker, if this woman existed, this motherfucker was dating his sister. Like, there's no fucking... They are identical! They are identical! What the fuck is anyone talking about? Motherfucker, bro got isekai'd into himself. This is just ridiculous. This is utterly absurd. I cannot emphasize enough. This is just Chibireviews in a wig. Look at it. Fucking look at it. Dude. This is... Becky, you don't understand. Chibi thinks incest is wincest. I mean, clearly. Did he clone himself? This is fucking ridiculous. Look, the nose is the nose is the same. The jawline's the same. I suppose they've got different colored eyes, but like you could do that with contact lenses, surely. Thank you, mate, MLS. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for the 2. Here you go. Thank you very much. Christopher with the 5. I learned 2 things from this drama last night. When Falgi went over it, Chibi is a eunuch and Falgi hates fat women. I mean, yeah. Dude, have you seen the picture of them holding hands? Dude, mitts look like they are made of sandpaper. Holy fuck. Drink water and use lotion. Holy fuck. Dude. Listen, I could sit here for the next like 3 hours drawing circles around the faces of these two and being like, these two are definitely related, right? Like, random web user with a sex. It might actually be Chibi in a wig. The hands of his supposed fiance are way fatter than this girl's. Dude. Baron with the 2. Sorry, just hit me. Baron with the 5. I remember that DSP could send his wife and cat to join Mama JF and Chris still wouldn't stream. True. Grey Knight with the 10. Good lord, what is happening in this stream? Bucket Man, can I get a summary of what we are going over today? And I hope you're doing well. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm good. I'm enjoying my Valentine's Day. CID with 2. Does this mean Chibi friends just slept with him? That's my theory. That's my theory. Like, that's why the friendship group actually broke up, because Chibi revealed that, like, the girl never existed. It was just Chibi in a wig and some really good, like, tucking. And they were like, holy fuck, bro, you, like, tricked us into sleeping with you. And that's why the friendship group broke out. This whole thing of, like, the cheating, it can't be cheating. Like, I think this dude just sort of gay trapped his best friend. I don't know. What's the, like, other option? Like, his best friend was like, yeah, man, I really love Chibi. And Chibi is, like, so important to me. He's like a brother. You kind of look like him. Dude, no one's coming out of this drama looking good. This is fucking absurd. Every step of it's more and more insane. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. The whole thing's such a mess. Chibi has released various blogs over the years, and Falgi very kindly actually put them in some kind of order. We're not going to watch them all the way through. But we are going to watch a variety of Chibi's. We're going to timeline this out. We're basically going to timeline out the last year of, well, since like November 27th, 2024. We're going to timeline out Chibi's descent into madness. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Jesus Christ, Captain, thank you for the 2. Dude. I fucking can't. I literally can't. I could be sat here for 3 fucking hours. I really could. Absolutely fucking absurd. Okay. Also, random thing. Where is this? where is this? Okay, just as a random thing. Nicholas Diorio, do you have fucking origami eyes, whatever the transphobe detector is? Like, I haven't spoken to Nick. That's not true. I DM'd with Nick a couple of weeks ago. But, like, the first thing I hear from Nick on Twitter in months is, do you have origami eyes? Thanks, bro. Yes, absolutely. It's like keeping score. I can't believe we're not red. It's an absolute fucking travesty. Lost in World, remember, for 11 months, every dude named Chibi has messed up in some way. I mean, yeah, that's the name you chose for yourself. I just got a $4,000 refund from my college. Fuck yeah, let's go, Artemis. Thank you for the 5. I don't know what you got a refund for, but, like, congratulations. That's insane. They do mean Shinigami Eyes, yes. I love Shinigami Eyes. Shinigami Eyes is fucking hilarious. Okay, here we go. So this is I'm getting married and 2 years of daily uploads. We'll have a quick look at this.
Hey guys, it's been a bit since I did a video like this.
I also, the fact that, like, so many of these are in front of the fucking waifu poster is just deeply upsetting to me. That's, dude, what is it like a few, oh, dude, it's, whatever the fuck that anime is called with the fucking elf girl, right? Right, yeah? I haven't watched it, I've got no fucking idea. It's Furin? Is that it? Fucking hell.
This isn't like my normal anime manga related video. This is me just talking with all of you guys one-to-one. Just discussing things that's been going on, giving you guys a little bit of an update, all sorts of little things. It's been about probably maybe a year, maybe even a year and a half since I did a video kind of like this, like a vlog style. I'm obviously not outside right now because the time of me recording this, it's already getting dark outside. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I already see this.
Holy fuck! How is anyone subscribed to this motherfucker? This isn't a normal review. It's dark outside. Who the fuck, dude? How do you get any light in that fucking room? Does the light of God touch you? Dude. Also, guys, you hit the goal. Thank you so much for hitting the goal. That's absolutely fucking awesome for you. Little Valentine's goal there. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Please enjoy these stickers. Just a girl. I'm content with bearded dragon. No BF needed. See, I feel like as a guy, I can't buy bearded. I can't buy like a bearded dragon. I need a bigger lizard. I need like a Tengu. Tengu would be good. Pinker with the 5. If you went red on Twitter, you'd cry about it because the channel is owned by Jenny Beckett. Jenny wouldn't care. Though that would be very funny. Kick him with the 20. Shibi time equals cringe time. True. Grey Knight with the 10. That pick with the GF when you finish in enough. That pick with his GF is not as good as when you finish in enough socks it coalesces into a gestalt of a person to date because the socks feel bad for you. Oh my fucking god. Did Chibi learn the Shadpor clone jitsu and transform jitsu? Fucking hell. Bro! It's fucking unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable. It's actually unbelievable. They're the same person. They're the same person. They're the same person. They're the same person. Right.
The sun setting, which is just crazy. That's what fall, winter type of seasons do. But, so I can't sit outside and, do that. And even if I were, it's incredibly cold. I don't want to bundle up in a jacket. I'd rather sit in my pajamas and be comfy. But, jokes aside, well, that's not really a joke. I do.
Holy fuck, bro. Like, turn the recorder off and start over. Is this what his fucking content is like?
Wear pajamas anytime I sit down to record. Let's talk about things. So you probably saw the news a few days ago that I talked about where I proposed. And to give a brief, backstory to this, basically, yes, I proposed to my girlfriend and she said yes. She literally looked at me at first. I remember, it gives me so much joy. It's something I will always remember for the rest of my life. But she looked at me and, like, with eyes of shock, because she was like, is this really happening? And then when I opened up the box, the ring box and all that, she legitimately just, like, said yes, and she started shaking. It was a very sweet
oh
moment.
My fucking god.
It's honestly something that I will never forget for the rest
of okay, just out of interest, hold on, give me a second. Do you think when he proposed, he dressed up like this to propose to himself? Like, this... Just like one side is just normal Chibi, and then he just sort of like half a wig, sort of turned the other way to accept the ring. There is no fucking way they're different people, bro. I don't believe it. This is fucking ridiculous.
Of my life. It is probably one of the best moments I've ever experienced in my life, and it is definitely something I wish upon anyone, honestly, to at least experience that joy in that moment. It's beautiful.
What the fuck did I come into? Ragemonger, we're talking about the fact that Chibireviews was dating himself, okay? That is what we're discussing. This is my... Dude, I started this as like a tinfoil hat joke. I'm now just, like, I'm more convinced. The more I look at it, the more convinced I am.
It really is. But, besides obviously the proposal and all that, and her saying yes, haven't necessarily planned out exactly what we're gonna fully do for the wedding, you know, that's for the future. But, for now, though, yes,
But it will be anime-themed. I fucking hate this guy.
I am an engaged man. It's, strange. It's really strange. I mean, I'm sitting here at 29 years old and all that. I did not think, because I was getting up to the point in my life where I didn't know if that was going to be possible. But here I am. And all I'm going to say is if I could find someone, unironically...
Oh my fucking god, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's been a while since I made a filter post to get people to block me, so let's see how many I lose today. Fictional incest is hot. Yes! We know you think that! Crossgear with the 5. I don't know what kind of tune it's playing for Chibi, but it's definitely banjos.
You guys can. Straight up, okay? Because I'm a weirdo. I am not normal. I mean, hell, you look at my room, look at my wall scrolling behind me, my PC, to the manga I've collected, to the stuff I talk about on the channel. I'm a pretty weird guy. I am. I'm definitely someone that would cause people to, give a...
I don't know, isolate themselves from me. I don't know, choose my cheating best friend over me when my life's falling apart. The sort of person where multiple partners would have left from me and accused me of abuse, and that's coming up. Like... The sort of person who would, you know, find my long-lost sister and date her. Yeah, that sort of person. Sure, Chibi. Fuck. Warbler with a 5. Chibi left the garage door open one time and the brood mother of the clone GF saw her chance to squeeze out of there. Fucking hell. Bro.
A weird look to and potentially walk away from. But, obviously that did not happen, and, you know... My girlfriend accepted me for who I was. Well, now fiancé, actually. I gotta get used to saying that. She is my fiancé now. But, you know, my fiancé, she basically accepted me who I was, and she's actually a very big anime manga fan as well. She actually plays a lot of games, too. One main game she plays, even though I don't play it, she plays Overwatch quite a bit. I'm not the biggest fan of Overwatch, gonna be honest here, but she's a big fan. She... actually was a master's, like she was a master at one point at Overwatch ranked competitive, so pretty insane, honestly.
Wow, what a catch. This is so retarded. This is so painfully retarded.
She's pretty good gamer, honestly.
NCR with the $20. Thank you very much. Don't worry about reading the name. I know you read like dickers. In light of your Steve Shive snarking, I must admit if I'd known some Gamergators would turn into this, I would have gone with social justice. Thanks for the lols. Dude. I don't know what you mean by this. To be fair, yes, many Gamergators have turned into complete fucking retards. It is actually kind of amazing. Like, Gamergate may be living proof that there are no good sides. That there are no good sides in any drama, and you shouldn't put your faith in anyone. Like, who's left from Gamergate who's not turned into a complete retard? It's literally just Jim. Yeah, it's literally just Jim. Everyone else is a fucking state. Maybe Thunderfoot. Maybe Thunderfoot, actually. Maybe Thunderfoot. That's literally it. Holy fuck.
She can kick my ass at those type of games pretty easily, but I've always been a guy that really focuses more or less on the RPG stuff and the single-player games.
Does she ever appear on camera in any videos, or is she like a gestalt creature that has no soul, so she doesn't show up on camera? Great night with the 5, thank you. I don't know. I'd be fascinated to see if she made anything.
And all that, so makes sense she would probably destroy me there. With that being said...
Oh, Harmful. Yeah, was Harmful a Gamergator, or was he later? Harmful was one of the skeptics. I don't know if Harmful... Yeah, Harmful's a Gamergator. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, Harmful's fine. Harmful's turned out well.
So, I will say...
Warski's not a Gamergator, really. Warski's much, much later. And didn't really talk about video games all that much, to be honest. He mostly just talked about, like, anti-SJW stuff. I wouldn't count him as a Gamergator. Excited with the 5. Chibi is Buffalo Bill, and his ex is him in this skin suit. Bro, it's not even a good skin suit.
That, this past year has been legitimately...
Harmful's good.
So wild. Like, to the whole aspect of, like... my girlfriend now becoming my fiance, to the proposal, but to you guys as well. You guys have legitimately been such a huge part of my life this last year. Like, I'm not gonna lie, before, like, I met my girlfriend and all that, well, fiance, I was not in a good spot. I think you guys remember when I made my vlogs, the last time I really sat down and made a vlog, I talked about, like, my mental health, I talked about...
Oh my fucking god, bro. Dude.
My, like, anxiety and all sorts of stuff like that. Just how I was not necessarily doing that good mentally. But after getting a lot of help, you know, trying to work out a little bit, hiking or at least walking around and all that, I got in a better headspace. It was thanks to a lot of people around me, my friends online, to some family members, and then you guys as well, that really helped me get back on track. And
his friends online that have just abandoned him. Holy fuck, bro. This is dire.
I've already made a public post about this, like, on YouTube comments, like the YouTube...
By the way, was Nutskaku covered on Cope and Seethe yet? So I haven't done Nuts coverage yet. There's a couple of reasons for that. Partly because I'm talking to Nicandros, and I might have him on next week to talk about this. And partly because I might do something myself, and I'm not sure what it is yet, so I don't want to preempt anything. Or I might not. But I'll probably have Nicandros on next week to chat about it. We were talking today.
Community section, and even on Twitter, I talked about, like, how, you know, there was a while back, 2 years ago, I made a statement, like, a moment to myself where, like, I was going to make videos daily. And, it's something I made a promise to myself, to have a commitment to never give up, to never allow the dark urges or thoughts within my head really take over, and to always have a goal.
I'm sorry, we have to stop a second, because, like, just, it's fucking insane to hear him say this. Where's this post? Where's this fucking post? This is what he put out today. Seeing how happy it would make my haters if I died, I live out of spite. Also, seeing what I've seen today, I'm going to double down out of spite. Before I go any further, to those that reached out, I promise to respond and go through it all later. I noticed a lot of pattern recognition with certain groups today. Always the party of acceptance people. Multiple flags are a big indication too. Bro, the entire internet is laughing at you. What do you mean? They're not fucking... Yes, well, it's really interesting how many leftists are... No, this is the whole internet is laughing at you, Chibi. Everyone, on every political side, no one gives a fuck. This is completely absurd. This whole situation is completely fucking crazy. You've made it so public. Everyone is... Congratulations. You've united the left and the right in looking at you and going, well, you know what? Things could be worse. Like, holy fuck. I am pro-ICE, and I think illegal immigrants should not be in my country. I, however, do not think they are perfect. If you hate me and want me dead for that stance, that won't change my mind. Now, feel free to spaz out in my comments below and call me racist, a cuck loser, or whatever. It's like, dude, it feels like reverse Hunter Avalon. What the fuck is going on? Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, we've only got 50 minutes here. So this is one called I'm Done. And this was like Chibi, like this was last year, and Chibi had some accusations made against him. I didn't look into this at the time, so I'm seeing this entirely fresh.
His ex-girlfriend. Who is Chibireviews? Controversy surrounding anime YouTuber explored, and they definitely try to paint me as quite the character by saying I'm abuse.
Q-Hood. How you doing, Q-Hood, with the 5? I haven't seen the internet destroy someone so utterly since 2 Mad. Seeing his fans come out of the woodwork to defend Lolicon has been wild. Yeah, I mean, a few people have been like, you know, I think we need to really focus in on the actual problems here, and it's really interesting how many people just going after Chibi because they hate Lolicon. I promise you, if any creator came out with something in the way that, like, if Chibi had come out and been like, and done a video and been like, hey guys, listen, I've had some personal stuff going on. My relationship's ended. I don't want to talk about it. I'm taking a break for a couple of days or like a week or two. No, everyone would be like universally sympathetic. That's really bad. There'd be a few assholes laughing at him. The problem is that Chibi came out basically saying he's going to kill himself and then proceeded to like fucking schizo out on Twitter for a little bit before releasing one of the most depressing and insane YouTube like fucking vlog videos I think I've ever seen. I like again, like when I saw this yesterday, I didn't know whether to go live and talk about it, because it really is like one of these things where you're like, holy fuck, bro, you need to just like, you need to log off and touch some grass. But at the same time, I'm like, do you know what? Fuck it. He's been doing this long enough. I'm sorry. This is I don't know what to say. I can't help you. The ReZero Suburban jacket is a fucking insane. How would anyone want to emulate that loser, bro?
Abuser and cheater, kind of negating everything that's been going on with the doxing and harassing. They try to label me as a right-wing extremist, basically, with this article. This article basically does the exact same thing as that article, and I hate that I have to make this video to address this, because I have a lot of evidence to counter everything that's being said here to smear my name once again, but my hand's been forced. It's ironic enough that my ex actually told me not to make the relationship public. She told me in text messages, which I will show, but it's crazy that she couldn't even take her own advice. She labels me as an abuser. She labels me as someone that cheated and all that, when there's a lot of evidence to show she actually is projecting. So let's start with the abuse. This is a message, one of the last messages me and her had back in...
Okay, hold on. Sam, you emotionally, mentally, and physically abuse me. Stop trying to take a moral high ground. You really don't see why I refrain from telling you. I played Elden Ring when you argued with me for 2 hours doing solo content. This argument right here is a good example of what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, what? Jacob, your actions are the reasons I get upset with you. Stop acting like some victim because I call you out on your lies and bullshit, and then you brush aside all your emotional and mental abuse towards me. And as for that instance in the car, I was trying to run away from you. Wait, what? I was trying to run away from you because you were having a relationship with another girl. And when I was talking to you about my sexual assault, we got into your car and I said to you, do you know what it feels like for someone to come at you like this, and put my hands up to your neck to demonstrate? I was not physically assaulting you. I was demonstrating how my attacker took me down. I never physically abused you, Jacob. Why would you show this?
In October, November of 2022. Been over 2 years. To give context here, she calls me a liar because I was playing Elden Ring by myself. I know that's childish. It's crazy, I know. But basically, there's sections in Elden Ring that are solo. That's
not what these messages say! That's not what these messages say at all, Chibi! What do you mean?
It was prior to seamless co-op being added, okay? And basically, I played sections of Elden Ring solo because you have to. That's just how it is. You can't get co-op in some areas. Once again, prior to the mod of seamless co-op. I didn't tell her about it because she always needs to know every single thing I'm doing and gets frustrated if I want to do anything on my own. And I was very anticipating and hyped up for Elden Ring for years, basically. I think everybody was. I mean, it was Game of the Year. Anyways, she gets into an argument with me saying, Jacob, your actions are the reason I get upset with you. Stop acting like some victim because I call you out on your lies and bullshit, and then you brush aside all the emotional and mental abuse towards me. And as for the instance in the car, I was trying to run away from you because you were having relationships with another girl, and when I was talking to you about my sexual assault, we got into your car, and I said, do you know what it feels like for someone to come at you like this? And put my hand up to your neck to demonstrate. I was not physically assaulting you. I was demonstrating how my attacker took me down. I never physically abused you. I never physically abused you, Jacob. The reason I apologize for that is because I realized that you did know how that you did not know how that feeling, I'm assuming she's meant, you did not know how that feeling felt when someone attacks you. Not because I was attacking you, but because you did understand how it feels. And I still apologize for that interaction, but I was not physically abusing you. You want to say emotional or mental abuse, then sure, I have said very mean things, but
How the fuck does he pull a second girl to cheat on his clone? Was it a second clone? I honestly believe it's like Chibi and like, honestly, just like everyone in Chibi's life, this dude is like, you know how like Tectones come out and being like, yeah, I'm a crazy schizophrenic. I imagine it's similar for Chibi. He's just got like multiple personalities. It's like, he's like the Beast in like whatever the fucking, in Split, is it Split? He's just like, he's just Chibi in increasingly ridiculous outfits. I swear to God, thank you for the 5 grade hype.
But I never caused you any physical harm. You have literally dropped a shovel on my head, or a rake it was. Firstly, this is my response. Firstly, it fell on you.
Oh wait, hold on. It fell on you because when you sat down, it slid off the chair and hit you. It's not my fault at all when I literally didn't even touch it. I'm sorry. What the fuck is going on? Bro, listen, I need to go through these messages about how she wasn't abused. Honestly, I never touched the rake that hit her. Or the second time it hit her, or the third time.
Because when you sat down, to give context, I want to do it. Basically, in my front yard, there was a fire pit. And there was plastic chairs. We were raking leaves and digging a hole or whatever for a fire pit. And I forget if it was a shovel or a rake. But basically, it was put on her chair. She sat down, and when she sat down, it caused the rake or shovel to shift, and then it popped right in the head. I didn't do it, just literally it moved and hit her head, obviously.
I didn't do it, guys. I didn't do it. Like, I don't know what's going on. It was just magically there.
I did what you're supposed to do. I comforted her. I was like, are you okay? Do I need to take you to the doctor? Do you have a concussion? All that type of stuff. But basically, she blamed me, saying, obviously, I hit her in the head with it. And you can see I refute that right here. He's like, and then she's like, you are right about the galaxies. I was stubborn about that. I apologize for that. This goes to show just how crazy and toxic the relationship was.
This is fucking absurd.
The reason why galaxies are randomly being brought up here is that prior to this, like a few days later, or earlier, before all this went down, she was arguing with me about galaxies and how, like, one of the main galaxies are galaxies going around a supermassive black hole. Basically. And she was saying, nah, it's not real, that's not true, or whatever, and I showed her articles, she didn't want to believe it. It was something along the lines of that, and then she argued with me, and then ghosted me, basically, for days, and then it led to this situation right here. Once again, you can see how toxic the relationship got. Anyways, continuing the conversation, she says, you're right about the galaxies. And I responded, also, stop trying to act like putting your hands on my neck is okay and justified when you got upset over me replying to comments on Twitter. So, to kind of explain what I mean here is, she accuses me of cheating and talking with another woman here and all that. But what happened was, I replied to a Twitter post, which was, you know, this post actually I'm going to show right here. I was replying to this.
Holy fuck, bro. Just make a video. Why are you doing this as a vlog? Why would you do this as a fucking vlog?
Which was basically me just, you know, talking about this. I'll give, actually, I should give context now. Basically, this person, Vigil right here, he made this post asking, what do I think they are? So I just answered, I have no idea if they're straight, you know, I have no idea if they're single, whatever, and I just did that. It was just a random post I decided to respond on, and my ex basically said, take this down, please, Jacob. She assumed I was talking about it, and here's the evidence that stop putting this relationship public. This is the argument to that whole situation. So, given context,
Please, Jacob, no one can know that we're dating. I've lied to all my friends that my boyfriend isn't a complete fucking loser. Please, please don't let people find out, Jacob. Please just take it down. Come on. Grey Knight with a 5. Got it. He does it by mitosis to make girlfriends for himself, but then they realize he's weird and try and leave him.
Basically, she considered me cheating for talking with anyone on Twitter if they had a female profile picture or whatever. If I was even responding to comments in my YouTube comment section, she would assume it's cheating. That, to give full disclosure there. That's basically what this is. Anyways, continuing the message, you wobbled it and it smacked my eye like always. Now, what she means by always, I don't know how it happened.
What she means by always is, like, she repeatedly has been injured in our relationship through no fault of my own. Oh, no way, bro.
But most of the time she was clumsy.
Vlog, lol, I thought it was a stream. Why a vlog? Fuck only knows, Christopher. Fuck it. Dude, this is fucking absurd.
And sometimes my dog would walk in the bed. And sometimes, you know, she would accidentally step on her face. It happens. She's a small dog, my little Shiba cost.
Let me get this straight. Hold on. Yeah, just sometimes she, like, just constantly, like, the doorknob just hit her in the face constantly. It wasn't me. It was the dog, obviously. What do you... Oh, okay, bro. Dude. Did you watch this back to see how it sounded? Gilla with the 5. Me when my BIH wife doesn't believe the Milky Way will merge with Andromeda in the coming eons. So true.
But it happened, and I would get blamed for it, basically. That's what she's trying to say. But, yeah, to give full disclosure, I'm not trying to hide anything. That's basically what happened. Anyways, she says, it was not okay, Jacob, but it was not physically abusing you. She's trying to downplay the neck grab she did to me. I'll give...
Dude, the rabbit trailing is annoying. This should have been scripted. True, just a girl. Dude, it's actually kind of infuriating.
Give an explanation of what she did in a moment. I was just trying to make you understand my experience because you didn't understand me. I just did it in the wrong way because my adrenaline was high from trying to run away from you. The reason why she was trying to run away is because of this...
You're a scary motherfucker? Yeah, I'm glad that we got to that point.
You know, different arguments and stuff of, like, with the messages talking, like, responding to people on Twitter and all that. She ran away in the middle of a busy street in, like, September?
I'm sorry, was this girl developmentally disabled? Why are you talking about her like she's your pet? She literally, guys, she got off the lead. What was I meant to do? I had to give her a good beating so she wouldn't do it again. Obviously, this is for satirical and comedic purposes. I'm not accusing Chibi of actually beating his girlfriend before someone gets, like, all out of hand. Okay, there's your little fucking disclaimer. This is obviously a fucking joke. Just what he said before he put her on the lead.
Yeah, I think September? October, somewhere on there. She got in the middle of a busy street and just started running around in the cold and all that with no jacket. And I'm just obvious.
Is Chibireviews the new incarnation of JF? I was actually just thinking that. It's like this sounds like something JF would say about Mama JF, isn't it? Oh yes, she was fighting with me, and then she ran away into a busy street. So I had to bound and tie her and then hide her in the walls.
I get out of the car and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? Why, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, can we agree that that's crazy? Anyways, I'm like, what are you doing? So she was running because of stuff like that. And, you know...
Now listen, okay. We're not considering the fact that... Was this girl... How old was this girl? When Chibi says girlfriend, does he mean child he was taking care of? No, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm not actually accusing him of being a pedophile. Okay. Dude, it's so easy with this fucking weirdo. I can't help myself. It's like, you know, at Christmas you get like the big boxes of chocolates and you're like, oh, there's so many kids. There's so many choices. CID with a 2. Imagine being beat by a man that reviews Chibi. Bro, he's so fucking creepy.
She, upon her adrenaline, she does physical harm to me. Now, to explain what she did, she was in the vehicle with me, in my truck, and she was in the passenger side. I was in the driver's seat, okay? She looked at me, yelling at me, screaming at me, and then
Again, thank you for the 2 stickers and new goal. Okay, stickers and new goal. Sorry, I've been so caught up in whatever the fuck this is. Dude. Please enjoy these stickers. Many stickers. Please eat the stickers. Happy Valentine's Day happy Valentine's Day stickers. Let's fucking go.
She did this to my neck and pushed me up against the glass window. I hit my head up against the glass window. Her whole hand was around my neck and like choked me basically. Obviously, I didn't take a picture of it because I never expected I would be sharing this with anyone online. But the replies alone basically show.
Culture will be damned, he's just too fun to rip on. Listen, I say this as somebody who has been anti-SJW for a long time. I was very much on the gamer side of Gamergate. I haven't been a feminist since I was like 16. So like my credentials as one of these sort of like fucking, I don't know, anti-SJWE people on the fucking cultural side are pretty well established. Chibi can't sleep with us. Can we stop bringing these fucking weirdos over, please? Chibi and Grimes, like Grims or whatever the fuck his name is. Can we stop? Or people like Quartering? Do we have no one better? Like fucking hell, how did like dude? You can do better than this. Christopher with the 2. Beckett, he's a lolicon, 90% chance he is one. Yeah, but I don't tend to call lolicons pedophiles. Okay, it takes more than that. It takes more than that. Just to go with the 5. In my truck, rule of thumb, if they provide unnecessary info, they're usually lying. I mean, yeah, I don't trust a fucking word Chibi is saying.
Okay, she just admits that she physically abused me, but downplays it to say she didn't physically abuse me. One thing you can really draw to a conclusion here is...
Who is still having the Gamergate mindset? I mean, no one, right? Like, it's not really fucking worked out for the games companies. It's all about, listen, it's all about corporate interests. I just want games to be good. I just want games to be good. That's all I want. It's very simple things. Didn't he call real kids lollies? Yeah, he said something about, like, seeing some, like, he went to Walmart and saw some lollies and it made him happy, I think, in a tweet. Why did I find out this footage of Chris Chan getting kicked out of a Power Rangers convention? Dude, that doesn't surprise me.
Our relationship was very toxic. I was not perfect, obviously. But she has straight up manipulated and abused me, and there's a lot more manipulation to really talk about. So let's get into that one. So this right here is a continuation of this, basically. Her saying I was making our relationship public and all that. When I made this post to someone. Ironically enough, this individual doesn't like me anymore. He actually is a part of the harassers that constantly come after me. But that's irrelevant at the moment. But the point of the matter is that, this individual, you know, I was just replying to them, and, she said this basically saying, stop making this relationship public. And then it spiraled out of control, and it got to this, where she's like, this is all your relationships, this is why all your relationships fell, which is interesting, because it was my first relationship, actually. But,
Wait, hold on, what? This was his first relationship? Bro, is this guy's life just like... Look, I'm just asking the question. From everything I've seen so far, just like, guys, tell me, does this guy strike you as somebody who would put on a wig and date himself? Like, unironically. Because, like, everything I've seen so far really does convince me this is the guy who... Like, it's just... Like, if you've had one girlfriend and she's come out and accused you of being an abuser, wouldn't you just, like, I don't know, you're walking down the street one day and you just think, I could put that wig on. It's not very much. It's not an expensive wig. But, like, put on some wigs, another pair of glasses. I've got a hoodie somewhere, surely. You know... I'm a YouTuber, I can Photoshop some stuff. I just... Okay, is what's the under-over that Chibireviews is going to end up transitioning and joining, like, the leftist side, okay? That'll be his Troll's Remorse, and then he'll, like, that will be that this is the alter ego. They look related. Yes, Gilla, they do look related. They are the same person. I don't care what anyone says. Grey Knight with a 5. Is Chibi in the Epstein files? Has anyone checked? Dude. Fucking hell. He will end like Hunter Avalon. Dude, do not let this motherfucker get in a conversation with Vosh, okay?
I said stop trying to stand on a moral high ground when you literally told me to die alone. She basically said I'm going to die alone, and I confront her about this, as you can see.
I mean... maybe she had a point? I don't know. Nelly?
Here, she's like, this is why everybody left you, Jacob. I hope there is someone who you can maintain focus on. I really do, but I just don't think you care to. I doubt you feel that way after what you said earlier and just now. You're telling me to die alone. If anyone doesn't care, it's you. I never once said something hurtful like that. And she's like, you will die alone, because you can't even see what is in front of you. All you have left is your hollow adoration for your fans, because you just throw this one real thing away, just so you can look and comment on nude anime girls. To give
Dude. Oh, bro, I would not show that fucking text message. Dude, you couldn't, if an ex-girlfriend sends something like that to me, you couldn't fucking waterboard that out of me. That's absolutely fucking brutal. You are going to die alone, Jacob. You are going to die alone because the only thing the only thing you have is like the cold, empty comments of random strangers on the internet and your naked anime girls. Holy fuck, bro. Do you know what? I take it back. I think she did abuse him. She fucking murdered him. What the fuck?
Context of this, obviously I have a lot of Gooner posts now, but back when this happened in 2022, 2021 and stuff, I didn't really post much content like that. And you want to know why? Because of her. I respected her.
You want to know why I didn't post nude anime girls, guys? You want to know why I didn't want to post that degenerate, disgusting things on the internet? Because of my girlfriend. Because she took that content away from not just me, but from you. Bro, have you fucking listened to yourself?
Her boundaries. But me reviewing fan service anime made her upset. To give context, that's why she mentions that. If I reviewed fan service like anime and talked about it, she would get upset like I was cheating on her. That's how she felt about the situation. But one thing that really stings about this whole situation, she straight up said, I'm gonna die alone. And then she basically says that the only thing I'll have left is my hollow adoration for you guys, the community, that has been with me thick and thin. So yeah.
You can come at me about the fact that I am a sad, lonely degenerate. You can come at me about the fact that my dog constantly stands on your face because I've never laid a finger on you. You can come at me and call me abusive. You can even strangle me. But don't you dare insult the love my fans have for me. Dude, I think it's a bit fucking late, but you need to log the fuck off. I love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day and everything. And you're like, listen, I think I have an awesome community. I have a great audience. It's fantastic. But if I was ever like, if the only thing I had was this YouTube channel and like comments from all of you, like if I had nothing else in my life, I would not be sat trying to own that as a final win. I'd probably be reevaluating some things rather significantly. Okay? Holy shit, bro. Just to go with the 2, I didn't goon because of her. Give me a medal. True.
Now, let's talk about some other stuff, since we're on the business of really just getting my relationship out there in the public eye, which I don't like doing, but I have to defend myself when I literally see...
If I heard you speaking about your audience this way, I'd leave. Listen, it's not a secret that I'm pretty like I like we have like I don't know, like a parasocially kind of like it's quite jokey but I feel like I draw like significant distances. Like I'm not in my Discord every day like chatting to all of you in general chat, and I'm not sat here being like, oh my god guys, this this like incredible thing happened to me today. I like hear about my relationship struggles or all this kind of shit. It's just not really fucking appropriate. I just think I don't think it's the right way to engage with a fucking audience. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. Maybe Great night with a 5. Maybe he has a future in Gov or a wood chipper. Either one works. I might be starting to get too mean. Nah, you're good, Great night, dude. I'm sat here accusing him of dating himself. I think you're fine. Random web user with a 6. Don't worry, Beckett. If you were this pathetic, we'd all just leave. Thank fuck. Listen, I hope that all of you respect yourselves enough to abandon me if I ever become this pathetic. Priestess with a 2. Not the stream I paid for, but also, hey, Becky. Hey, Priestess.
A Reddit post about this and multiple articles already created, and my harassers now using this as evidence to smear me. Obviously, I need to get in front of this and talk.
Cal with a 2. Will you be my Valentine? If you say no, I'll cry. I'm afraid I can't be your Valentine because I am an internet cartoon character. And therefore not real. Also, I'm British. We don't listen when there's paperwork involved.
About it. The reason why I haven't talked about this until now, because honestly, despite obviously the despicable stuff that my ex has done, and there's a lot more abuse that I'm going to talk about, because at this point I might as well, I didn't want no harm or any harassment to come to her for obvious reasons, because that's just not how you handle something behind the scenes with a private relationship. It should remain private. You could talk about certain things in passing, but stuff like this should never be for the public. It shouldn't. I'm anime and manga.
I mean, you're correct. I wish you'd taken your own fucking advice. Kick in with the 20 Swedish crowns. Parasocial, us, no. Oh, no. Dude, yeah, to be fair, I think, like, the only person who I've, like, met through this channel, who I actually, like, hang out with is Arcani. And we've ended up with, like, an IRL friendship. Like, we hang out in person in the UK when he's over. Like, we go and watch plays and things. But that's, like, it. Alright? I think, like, you do have to be careful about, like, where those lines are. Because, frankly, for no other reason, because you're going to get a fucking Google Doc written on you otherwise. Jack, hey, happy Valentine's Day, Jack. Hey, Ginger, what fresh fucker is this? This Chibireviews stuff. How come Riley Ellen is in the thumbnail from Lady Cuck, dude? So basically, I talked about this at the beginning. We're gonna have Diesel on. Diesel is in a drama with Riley, and I don't really care about too much about the context of the drama. I care about the insane fucking shorts and comments she's putting out, which have been fucking bizarre to watch, to say the fucking least. Who said we were friends? You did, buddy. Also, your wife did. Your wife Arcani's wife literally told me how happy she is that Arcani is like, oh yeah, no, it's really nice when Arcani gets to come and chill out, and he's like, oh, he's got a new friend, it's cool. So, your wife. You're fucked.
Review channel. For fuck's sake. And I'm having to do this. I'm having to do so much this. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Really tired. But basically, one of the reasons why I haven't called.
Oh no, the cracks are starting. Listen, guys, I'm gonna be really clear with you. Because I understand that, like, again, people are gonna like. Some people might like Riley. I have no opinions on this woman, but I saw this short and was like, I have to. We're gonna take a brief break for those asking, because also I need a break from Chibi for 2 seconds.
Well, will you feel vindicated if he keeps you locked up in litigation for years and you finally win? Will you feel vindicated then? Yeah, I will. You know why? Because unlike the rest of you fuckers, this isn't just a paycheck to me. Unlike the rest of you fuckers, I actually give a shit about this. These aren't just stories to me that I can sensationalize and embellish and boost, you know, get boosted in the algorithm for views and for clicks. I actually give a shit about this stuff. Unlike the rest of you. So yeah, I will feel deeply vindicated. Deeply vindicated. Because I actually give a shit about these issues and about these people.
I'm sorry, when a predator hunter reaches the point where she is randomly crashing out at other creators in shorts being like, okay, listen, I deeply care about this. I'm a good person. You're all here for content. It's not about the views. It's about saving people. I'm sorry. I can't ignore this. It's fucking crazy. I literally watched this. I was like, that's going in the fucking thumbnail. I'm bringing Diesel on. Fuck this shit. Like, I'm sorry. If anyone is a fan of Riley, you are welcome to defend her in the comments. You are welcome to defend her anywhere. I'm really on no one's side on this. I'm just watching the shorts being like, what the fuck is going on? So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. If you are a fan, that's absolutely fine. As always, please voice it to me. You're not going to get shouted down. Just to go with the 5, Spyro, the aforementioned bearded dragon, is giving the this twerp the most judgy of stares. Bearded dragons are good at that, to be fair. My friend had a really cool bearded dragon. They are really good. I quite like skinks though. She has fully lost it, bro. Yeah, she's the crash out is pretty fucking impressive. I think what doesn't help, I think what really tipped her over the fucking edge was Slyboy basically also reviewed the video she'd done. And like the fight between her and Diesel was like, listen, Diesel was mean, but he's got a point, and I don't think she dealt with that particularly well, because Slyboy is also another Predator hunter, who's done like significant work and put himself at risk doing it. So probably not the best. I think she has good opinions on broader stuff, but I can see her getting way too involved in things to do with her and her ego. The problem is that a lot of Predator hunters go down this route where they become really like, I am the moral arbiter. This is like, and it is fine. It is fine to take content and even have like a point. There are plenty of stories where even I, like, going back to the Chris Tyson stuff, because the Nuck stuff's brought all that up again. I had an emotional investment in trying to get like the story pushed for the mods of the Chris Tyson server, who were, you know, badly fucked over in my opinion. But at the same time, it's like you have to be able to detach yourself from that. You can't do this with other creators. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, like, and again, I don't hate her or anything. I'm just sort of fascinated by it. Minty Goose Juice with the 5. I like her content, but that short really confused me. Yeah. Just listen, guys. Just give us time to go through it. I get that people are going to be fans with her. That's absolutely fine. But give us time to go through it. And again, maybe she's got a point. I don't fucking know. But if she does have a point, this is not the way to fucking handle it. And the reason it's BPD in the thumbnail is because she herself is like, people are blaming my BPD. And I'm like, okay, you need to fucking chill. Also, it's short enough to fit in the thumbnail. I don't have any better ideas, okay? Listen, I'm creatively bankrupt. It's been a busy day.
Commented on this for a while, and I knew about this post, is because at around the same time I was getting doxxed. Harassed. Still am, technically. Trying to file a lawsuit right now and get funds for it. I didn't want her to get harassed and involved, because her name is obviously out there. With these individuals, these very sick and violent...
Wait, I'm sorry, what, Chibi?
I didn't want her to get harassed and involved, because her name is obviously out there. With these individuals, these very sick and violent individuals targeting not just me, but my family members.
So let me get this straight. You understand that that her worry of anything potentially becoming public may be that she is also targeted because you're a massively controversial figure. But, like, you think she's being over-emotional? Bro, they're, like, threatening your life. And to be clear, by the way, I don't endorse anyone threatening Chibi's life. At all. let him just be cringe. It is, dude, I've been messaged by, and this is going to sound bizarre, but like, hear me out. Back in Twitch poll, I had like one particular friend, Yamato, who's like a big anime fan, and I haven't heard anything from Yamato in like a year and a half. And the first thing I hear out of Yamato is him like just crashing into like the Chibi stuff, laughing at him. And I've been told that apparently, like, in particular, black anime fans are like ecstatic at like the death of Chibi. It's like completely insane. Did we learn nothing from the Onision doc? Just a goal? No, we didn't. No one learned anything. We're here again. Please enjoy this sticker. You guys have been so good tonight. Well done. I'm very proud of you all. And it's always nice. Listen, I miss Yamato from Priestess. Yeah, Yamato's fucking based. I wish Yamato would come around more. He's absolutely awesome. He's always been very, very funny. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Super based.
that are completely unevolved, like not evolved with me at all, they would target her probably too. So obviously, I didn't want to comment on it to bring any attention to her, negative or positive. But she obviously is so vindictive and can't stand the fact that
Okay, actually, I need to treat this. Something matter tweeted. Dude, this is not the only one. There are multiple of these. It just literally gives zero fucks.
moving on with my life, that she has to do stuff like this. I also like the fact that the post she does here is to try to provide stuff with no evidence whatsoever, but also basically say she has a friend, a best friend that she's now with, basically, that was...
If you behave like Chibi, would bully you harder. Fair. Thank you for the 20 kicking. Holy shit. I said this in Dioria's chat, but being controversial online destroys personal lives. Yeah, it does. And there is like an element to this where like just being a YouTuber is really fucking hard on your personal life. It's very, very hard to balance. I know this personally, right? For obvious fucking reasons. It is really fucking difficult. And to a certain extent, my opinion has rather become the only way you can successfully, there's like two ways to successfully have a relationship as a YouTuber. Either your partner is secret and has no online identity at all and doesn't give a shit about any of this stuff, or your partner is another content creator who is making content with you. And that's like the much harder one. You're like the Ethan and Hina Klein kind of stuff. But I've got absolutely no idea how like people do the middle ground thing. Like Andy Walski. Andy Walski, like his partner is sort of like in like a commentary girl. Who's lovely, by the way. Really like his partner. But I can't imagine doing that. That seems like fucking crazy. Cloudy just beats me and I love her. Yeah, to be fair, that makes sense. She is colonialist. 15 years ago, people like Chibi would be working at GameStop and be the co-worker you dread being on shift with.
Was her backup that she's known for a while, that she's now in a relationship with. It's like, oh, so you had this guy you already knew for a while that... Anyways, let's talk about some of the other stuff she did to me. Now, I don't have pictures for this one, because it was on phone calls. But I'm just going to talk about it. I'm going to be as transparent as possible. One of the last conversations me and her had, like, on call, there's two. One was her getting in a wreck in December of 2022. She called me. I asked, is she okay? Is she safe? Etc. We were already broke up for about a month and a half at that point. But she called me, and me being depressed and sad, I answered. Go figure. She tells me she got in a wreck. I'm asking, is she okay?
What the fuck are you doing?
You know, everything fine. She says she's fine and all that. She was with her mother. And I stayed on the phone. And I honestly didn't know what to do, what to say, because of everything that happened prior, which I'll talk about. But I stayed on the phone for obvious reasons, because it's what was right. I mean, she almost died, probably, so I was making sure she was okay. Anyways, she eventually hung up the phone, and that was the last thing she really ever messaged me. So, that was one. The second call prior to that happened in November. November 18th, 17th. The day she's talking
What the fuck are you talking about?
Actually. I was at Books A Million, actually. I think I might have made a video that day about Books A Million, or commented on a tweet that day for Books A Million.
Bro,
if
turn the camera off!
Go through my tweets, you can. You can look up November 2022. I think I have tweets of me being at Books A Million. Could be wrong. Anyways,
is this younger quartering? Okay, look, even in the darkest moments, I don't think I can compare anyone to fucking Jeremy, okay? I don't think I can do that to Chibi. I don't think I can do that to anyone. The quartering is a league of his own of being an absolute pathetic wretch, okay?
Called me, telling me that she was pregnant. Obviously, I said, are you sure? She's like, yes. And I'm like, how's the baby? Is it okay? You know, doing the proper things, what you should say, what you should do. And I was like,
I checked on Wikipedia what to do when your ex-girlfriend phones you after you've been broken up for multiple months and says you're pregnant. Sure, buddy, go on. Fuck.
okay, what can we do for the child and all that, you know? I'm thinking of options, you know, for instance, like, how can we raise this child? What can we do now? For instance, since obviously we're separated, I still want to take care of the child. I was willing to do what I could, even if I had to pay child support. Then, after all that, I'm assuming she was just gauging my expression, seeing what type of person I was. She then tells me I aborted it.
What? That's what you cut out? Did you cry on camera?
Forgive me for that. She literally called me.
I actually just don't believe them.
And
what?
When I started asking what to do, she said she aborted it. Do you realize how evil that is? Like, that is...
Wasn't an abortion, though? She claims it was a miscarriage? This is so fucking weird, bro. This is so weird.
That is probably one of the most evil things you could do to someone.
Wait, wasn't she in a wreck? Wasn't she in a wreck before this? Because he broke up with her. She was in a fucking car wreck. And then, what?
To give full disclosure here, I know I'm not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. And posting what I'm talking about here is definitely going to have a lot of people not like me now.
It's this loss. What is wrong with you? What is actually wrong with you? I can't believe... Dude, fuck me. I can't believe you fucking typed that. I don't know whether to mod you or time you out. Holy fuck, bro. What the fuck? Oh, dude. Dude.
But I'm tired, man. I'm really tired of just, like, if it's not harassers and doxers and it's...
I mean, for the best clone-on-clone baby, this is fucking so retarded.
my family / ex.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, I just don't believe Chibi. Like, I've read these messages, he's presented them on screen. They don't line up with the way he's explaining this story in any fucking way. I don't know his ex. Like, she dated Chibi, so she's probably fucking crazy. But, like, again, if she says it's a miscarriage, I don't know about this. If you had an abortion, would you phone your ex-boyfriend to tell them you had an abortion? I feel like that's a bit of a weird thing to do if you haven't spoken to them in ages. Like, I don't know. This seems pretty fucking bizarre. Yeah, hold on. Let me just call Chibi up and be like, Jacob, listen. I'm pregnant. Wait for him to get everything out, and I aborted it. Seems unlikely.
Always just... Anyways, getting my composure back. Basically, she lied, or I don't know if she did, because it was on call, but she called me telling me she was pregnant, and then she had an abortion, apparently, in the same call, literally after she gauged my reaction, I'm assuming. And then, just to hurt.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I'm sorry, there's no fucking way.
To try to see if I was going to stay with her or not, and then she did that.
But, hold on. But she'd already had the abortion. So why would she be gauging your reaction to see what your reaction's like when you've already broken up? This girl clearly from the text messages doesn't want to fucking be with you. She's been through a car wreck already. And she's already had the abortion. This doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I need an edit of Lost with Chibi where Beckett is the doctor and Falgi is the nurse. Also, you all just lost the game. Thank you, Grey Knight, for the 5. Also, fuck, it's been like a year. Get to Barry with a 2. Her baby, her choice. True.
But it's very clear just from what I have shown alone, and I definitely have more screenshots and different things if I go digging. She was...
Listen, for anyone, fuck it, dude. For anyone who's wondering my position on this, I'm pro-choice, but I also think that that should extend to men, and I think it's fucking ridiculous that it doesn't. Whole fucking thing. But yes, for anyone who's like, what's Beckett's position on abortion? I'm pro-choice. I'm very openly pro-choice.
Was not mentally okay. Like, there was a lot of issues, and she obviously had a bad past. I mean, she kind of hints at that in the messages I showed. But it still gives no excuse to the heinous and horrible actions she has done to me, and what she clearly is still doing to me. That doesn't even get into the other stuff. She, what really started the...
Abortion and adultery poster in the pack? Dude. Thank you, Dario, with the 2. Holy shit.
Gradual drifting apart comes down to 2 different things. We were long distance. She lived in Canada, and I live in the United States. And when COVID hit, our relationship, started to get fractured. I mean, I think everybody can understand, long distance and COVID times. You borders shut down, can't go through, all the mask mandates, everything, you get the point. But that stretched an already stretched relationship. But what really, I think, did the nail in where I started drifting, and this was another call I had with her in 2021. And
okay, we're at the point where, like, this is just self-serving, like, a pity party. I fucking can't. And also, we've got like 2 other fucking videos to do. Okay? Fuck, I need to message Diesel. Hold on. Holy fuck. Calm down, Armored Skeptic. Bro. Yeah, fuck. Fuck, it's Armored Skeptic. It's literally the shoe on head shit.
Statement to myself. This video is from me.
He has physically aged. Dude, I want to remind everyone just one more time. Chibi was dating himself. Chibi was dating himself. This is Photoshop. There's no way this is real. I don't fucking believe it. It's not fucking true. Chibi was dating himself, okay? It's very important that we're, like, keyed in on this.
To put all my thoughts together and just work things out in my own way. Because one of the ways I've always gotten through trauma.
It's Armored Skeptic, another washed Gamergator. Bro, did anybody ever see, like, Armored Skeptic's, like, fucking my channel's dying posts? Like, Armored Skeptic a few years ago went through, like, manic depressive episode where he started talking about, like, the death of his YouTube channel and how it's all he had and no one was watching anymore. And it was made even sadder by the fact that basically no one saw the message. It was fucking absurd. It was, oh dude, it was so approved. Apparently he's doing better now. Q-Hood with the 5. Wait, so if the ex looks like him, does this give credence to him wanting to bone down his sister? Bro, fucking look at her. I cannot, once again, that is the same nose, it's the same jaw, those could be contact lenses, they have the same cheek structure, that is the same fucking person! I am losing my mind.
And hardships in my life, especially in these last years, is to just focus on work. To make videos. It's the only
I'm still sub to Armored Skeptic out of morbid curiosity. Thank you, Matt, with the 5.
Joy. That I really have. So, you all saw the post. You all have seen. You've seen what I've said in the last 24, how many hours? I don't know. It's just, I'm just gonna give you a full rundown of just everything that happened. Maybe I'm oversharing.
Okay, listen. You're definitely oversharing, bro. But, like, listen. Solid theory. Chibi, dressed in a wig, is cheating on himself, with himself, because his best friend is also Chibi, in a hat. He had an argument with himself. He threw the hat away. He no longer has the hat version of himself. And all his gamer friends are AI versions of himself that he has programmed that preferred hat Chibi to normal Chibi, okay? That's the current theory. There are no other people involved in this story. It is all fucking AI and clever photoshopping, okay? I refuse to believe this motherfucker interacts with humans. Magical Raccoon with 2. Okay, Father Beckett, it's time for your pills. Shut the fuck up. Grey Knight with the 5. Wait, is Armored Skeptic and Shoe on Head still a thing? Is Armored Skeptic still a thing? Armored Skeptic's not really a thing. Armored Skeptic and Shoe on Head broke up years ago. Armored Skeptic then dated a trans woman for a bit, and is now Signal and crashing out. Shoe on Head is now married to some right-wing person, I think. Like, I've forgotten his name, but she's like, she got married, and she's like happy. I think she's like occasionally posting about wanting kids, and everyone's sort of wondering if that's ever going to happen. Basically, is the current like state of play for those guys.
This will be used against me to mock me or whatever. Well, like I said, I'm saying all this just...
She's got a kid now? Does she have a kid? God, that's fucking... She's having a baby. God, that's fucking terrifying. God, that's actually terrifying. The idea of Shoe on Head with a fucking kid. Do you, like, okay, one day we need to go over Shoe on Head. Do you know what originally she started as a Jersey Shore Girl parody until Boxy became a thing? Then she sort of just stole Boxy's personality. Dude, Shoe on Head is a fucking rabbit hole. There's a fucking great Mad at the Internet stream. It's like, it's probably one of like Null's best streams of just going over like the whole of like her lore. It's really fucking fascinating.
To clear my head, just because if I say it, it's done. It's over. Like, I'm able to just process everything at least a little bit better. So, on the 11th of February, I discover my fiancé cheating on me with my best friend of 10 years. I confronted her about this, and she apologized, and I, being with her already for multiple years, and then finding out my best friend, so much betrayal.
Dude. I can't even. This is so retarded. Like, I feel like it's just how he's handled it. Obviously, the situation is incredibly fucked up, but it's so hard to have any sympathy. It's just fucking... I've never seen someone so unsympathetic in my entire fucking life. I've got nothing. I feel like an actual fucking monster. I just can't, there's nothing I can do. Q-Hood with the 2. Hearing this, I wish I knew less about I wish we knew less about each other. Jesus. Guys, thank you so much for hitting the goal. Please have some stickers. He likes NTR. Why is he upset? Fucking hell. Thank you so much, guys. You're absolutely smashing it tonight. Absolutely fucking incredible work over there. Spoonie betrayal? Betrayal! Dude. I have no sympathy. I'm anti-cheating, and my ass would cheat on him purely because dumping him would hurt him. Wouldn't hurt him enough. What was that William Shatner delivery? Holy fuck, bro. Why would you post this online? This is the problem. This is entirely the difficulty. Like, you just post, hey guys, I need a couple of days off. My relationship just ended. It's really fucked up. Go and have a laugh about it. It's whatever. Like, here's the thing. Okay, so when my relationship ended, no one knew that my relationship had ended for 2 fucking months. 2 months! No one had a fucking clue my relationship had ended. Because I understood immediately, as did my former partner, that the minute we announced or like made mention that our relationship had ended, it would be a fucking news cycle. So you need to give it enough time that like no one cares anymore, right? It's just like a thing that like people become vaguely aware of over time. Because otherwise, holy shit, you just got like back-to-back coverage on this shit. That's how it works for everybody. That's the game we're all in. And it sucks and it's fucked up to some degree, but it's like, you know, what goes around comes around.
So what I decided to do is just I grabbed my keys. I went driving. I went to the liquor store. I bought alcohol that was the same alcohol, the last alcohol that I drank with my brother.
Look, listen. You know how women say to men sometimes, "Wow, I wish you were more emotionally open. I wish you'd like just occasionally cry and tell me about your feelings." I cannot stress to any of the men in the audience enough, never cry in front of it. I don't care what the fuck is happening in your life. Never cry. And never do this publicly. What the fuck is wrong with you? Grey Knight with a 5. Boxy, the queen of 4chan. This is a throwback to early YouTube. Ow, my bones creak from the thought of that being 20 years ago. She's like a vet now. She still has a YouTube channel. She uploaded like a few years ago. She's like a vet. She's doing really well. She's still quirky, but she's like quirky in a mature way. There's definitely a market for that. This isn't what we mean. Okay, firstly, fuck off. No woman knows what they mean. No woman wants women don't want men to be emotionally open. Stop lying to yourselves and stop lying to men and stop lying to other women. No one wants anything fucking near this. I'm sorry, it's just not true. It's just not fucking true.
And then I drove
maybe after 10 years of marriage
into the middle of nowhere near water. And I drank.
What do you mean Boxy's still around? Boxy's still around, Grey Knight. Boxy's still around. Thank you for the 2.
Drank. And drank. Just sitting there drinking. And I was inches from death. And then suddenly a police officer shows up. Don't know how I was found, but he shows up. And he saved me at the last moment. He did. And I come to find out after all this, it was Nicholas Light, that was the one that apparently called a wellness check on me. And he saved my life. He saved my life.
Yeah, so there's this guy who reviews Lolicon on Twitter. He's probably drinking by a lake. Dude. Also, okay, listen, chat. Stole his fiance like an ICE agent in Minneapolis. Holy fuck, Matish. Thank you for the 8 months of coping. Okay, listen, guys. Hear me out. Beckett's British is showing. From alcohol poisoning, how was he going to do it? Fuck only knows. Bro, they probably just took him in because he was like apparently a danger to himself. I don't think there was an actual attempt here. Beckett's wrong. I say as women dates, she's and they's. Listen, okay. Hear me out here, guys. I want to be very clear with you. Women want you to care about them, but like, unless very often men's emotional problems are way too much and women don't know. Guys, we all know this. Confide in your brothers. Listen, one day of being like, you know, there's that feminist who dressed up as a man to try and infiltrate men, and like got manically depressed because of how hard it is being a guy. It's like that, okay? Beckett, you're broken. Happy Valentine's Day. Fuck it. I've been single way too long. Fuck it.
Anyways, the officer escorted me to the hospital. Because obviously with everything, making sure mental evaluation and all that.
Christopher with the 5. There is a middle ground when it comes to showing emotions. Don't start bawling unless your pet or mother died. Yeah, listen. Death of a parent, death of a pet. That's understandable. Now Becky is patriarchy poisoned. Listen, I thought we got past this. Fuck. Do we need to go back to the anti-feminist lectures? Okay. I've never seen chat so divided. This advice reminds me of where Vertis Joe and Daft Pina gave dating advice to their viewers. This is not dating advice. This is just don't cry in front of women advice. Anyway, who are you, Beckett? Good lord. Okay, listen, guys. Thank you, local cryptid. Many people, okay? It's not patriarchy poison, he's patriarchy built. It's fucking ridiculous. On Valentine's Day, look, listen. Yeah, look, I've not met many women who are, emotionally supportive. Not many women who are emotionally supportive, okay? They are, in my experience, quite a rarity. Maybe it's a British thing. I don't know. You tell me. American, Australian, or whatever girls you are in the audience. Or guys, tell me how many emotionally supportive women you guys have found. Beckett, we all know you are a broken little guy. You are Irish, British, and South African. You were destined to have a fucked up view of humanity. Okay, this is getting dark. And personal.
And I obviously couldn't drive, you know, too much alcohol. So,
Gretzel with the 5. Women will break up with you if you show too much emotion too fast. Got to ease them into it, or else you're no longer a man in their eyes. Ragemonger with a 5. You can at least try to keep a straight face. Fuck.
he took me to the hospital, and I stayed basically the night. And I wasn't able to access my phone or use anything. And
I have found English women to be more often emotionally unsupportive. You can fix them back in. No, I can't. No one can fix British women. Okay, it's not happening.
Until they discharged me. I got discharged earlier this morning. And I was so hurt.
Let's go back to Jimmy crying.
I was so hurt. But I'm going to give full context. So I'm getting messaged somehow. Nicholas Light has my number. He saved me. It's fine. And then Tectone, apparently, he gives me a call as well. And
Oh, well, thank God Tectone, the schizophrenic currently in, like, a court case over rape, gave you a call. What the fuck? Dude, what is this fucking mess? Beckett, you better pause when he pulls up the ring. Wait, he pulls up the ring? I haven't seen all of this video. He pulls up the ring. Madish with a 5. Need to know if you remember an MRA guy, Goodfella, got a short on him randomly on my feed talking about women killers. I do remember that guy. Also, by the way, please don't take any of what I've just said as an endorsement of the MRA movement or anything of its like, or the fucking MGTOW movement. Holy shit, guys. Okay? Just join a fucking bowling club. Like, dude.
they're worried about me. And so many others reached out that I didn't.
Dharma, thank you for the 5 months of coping. Post-trauma transition crying is a very powerful move. Dude.
Thank you. I do. Just... Oh. Anyways. I get picked up, and I'm going home. Like, I'm free to go. Everything's fine. And I knew I had to tackle the elephant in the room. I had to go home and...
Becky is a good being. He's just wrong sometimes. It's okay. He's a man. See? I show some emotions as a man, and what happens? Pinker turns on me. Start times. Okay, seriously. We're moving on. Fuck! I'm way too easy to one guy today. Okay. Oh my god. He's actually holding the fucking ring. He's actually holding the fucking ring. No. No, come on, dude. Ah, fuck me.
More or less, I confronted her about everything, trying to talk, and she left. I'm not a perfect person. I make mistakes.
Yeah, like cloning yourself and getting into a relationship. I don't know. There are so many things. There are so many things, bro.
I know. I piss people off. I annoy them.
She really couldn't have started. Like engagement rings lose their value almost completely after their purchase. Like, especially diamond rings are like really low value. Like if you're if you're unsure about a relationship and you're getting engaged to somebody, buy them a decent stone, like an emerald or a ruby or something. They hold their value much better than a diamond will. That like all that will happen with a diamond ring, it will get like melted down and turned into another ring.
But anyways, after she left, I did what anyone probably would reasonably do. I wanted to confide in someone. Not really. I go to my gaming friend group that I've known just as long as my best friend that...
Is this personal experience? Maybe. But with the 5, going by the photo, we at least can see what or who they saw in each other. Dude. That's so fucked up.
My fiance...
Once again, happy Valentine's Day.
cheated with. I talk with them, and they straight up, they admit to me they don't care, basically, what my used-to-be best friend did. They prefer gaming with him, and I thought these guys were my friends.
Dude, this is so much. This is actually, I don't know why. This is the worst part of the story. This is the worst part of the story. Let's just hear this again. This is the worst part.
They admit to me they don't care, basically, what my used-to-be best friend did. They prefer gaming with him, and I thought these guys were my friends. I did. And they, more or less, they just cared about gaming with him, and they didn't care about everything. They're completely okay with everything. And so, more or less, I lost my whole friend group. My best friend that I basically called a brother.
This is the most, like... Dude, God must hate this guy. That's just fucking crazy. Like, even on the basis of, even if you don't like Chibi as much as the other guy, surely you'd be like, okay, well, this guy is like a public internet figure. If he leaks that we personally have just ditched him for his cheating best friend, surely we'd look terrible. But no, they were like, listen, no one will care. No one will give a shit. It doesn't matter. Like, and honestly, we've been looking to get rid of him anyway. Do you think they knew? Do you think they knew and were laughing about it behind his back? Because, like, there's no fucking way. This is just so fucking crazy.
There was moments.
Time to change his name to Job. I'm with him too. Oh, dude, I don't think he's getting anything back.
It's where he was hurting years ago with COVID. And I gave him money for he could have bills paid and his family wouldn't have to worry. I cared for him. He said he was moving down here in a few months. And he...
Hey, he still might. I don't... Dude, sorry.
I now know why. He wanted to.
Dude, that's so fucking dumb. He told me he was going to move down to spend more time with me, but now I just know that he wanted to dick my girlfriend more. Holy fuck, bro.
What I will say, I lost a lot. I lost a lot. I didn't just, like, lose a fiance. I lost my whole social circle, basically, just gone. What really hurts, best friend of 10 years, he knew everything. He knew my life story. He had, I thought he had my back.
I mean, dude. This is so fucked up. I don't understand. Why would you record this and post it on the fucking internet, bro?
He was there for me with the times of being harassed, and I viewed him like a brother. If it... He does that.
Don't feel bad, man. He still very much loved you. Dude. This guy must have been ecstatic. Do you think he was just in love with Chibi and then he was like, no, there's a better option. There's a better option. I'm not gay. There's just a very particular facial structure that I'm very attracted to.
But
doesn't he look like, if you put glasses on him, he'd look like Steve from, like, American Guy, right? Or American Family. American Dad, there we go. He looked like Steve from American Dad. He looked like the kid from American Dad, right? Like, I've just seen it and now I can't get it out of my head. Or like a cross between Steve and like his friend with all the spots. Okay, there we go. Yeah, shut the fuck up, guys. Don't worry, Chibi. He had your back by saving you from that cheating woman. True, Artemis. He was just testing the waters out for him. Thank you for the 5.
Anyways.
American guy, did you really come from the ACC? No, I've sort of just been like just been incorporated into it against my will, really.
I was in a dark place, and I've had a lot of dark thoughts. All day. All last night. I have. And
American guy not to be mixed up with family dad. Fuck off. We're very abused.
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
I was in dark
This
place.
is one of the hardest moments
ACC.
for me in my entire
True.
life. But
I like how we've gone from like in the first video where it's like, oh, this is the best day of my life, I'm getting engaged, blah 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 blah, to this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. In the space of like just over a year, that's fucked, dude. God was setting you up, bro.
like I said, I've told you guys many times, if you've watched my content, one of the only joys in my life I've had over years is making content. Talking about what I love. It is the one thing that's never caused me problems. I did lose so much. He was sending her nudes.
Dude, why say it like that? Hard on Dong with 2. With how hated he is, why would he share this? Okay, let's just explain something about who Chibi is as a person. He has nothing else. His audience is all he has, and this isn't unique to him. There are a fair amount of content creators who the only thing that they have to validate them, the only achievement they have ever gained in their life, is their YouTube channel and their fan base. That's it. And these are the worst kind of content creators, by the way, because they're all fucking crazy. Often, if you want to be I don't know, balanced in some way as a creative person or somebody who makes things, particularly a YouTuber or a streamer, you need something else in your life. You cannot just have this. You will go crazy. You will end up and this is the end result of it. Chibi serves not just as a warning of getting too caught up in the fucking culture war, but Chibi's a terrible fucking warning of what happens if you don't balance your life out. You really should be fucking careful with this shit. YouTube can legitimately destroy your life. But do you know what won't destroy your life? This pile of stickers. Please enjoy these stickers. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, it's so awesome. Zeke with the 5. Do you think she already cheated with the friend when he proposed to her? Difficult to say. I don't know. They've been together a while. But if she lived far away and he lived, if he lived far away, it's probably unlikely. Probably unlikely. Thank you guys so much. Let me reset that for you. Somebody with the 5. Why is he doing this? Why is this our business? He is only killing his image more. Not even his dignity is left. Again, yeah, he's got nothing else. He's got no other way to fucking cope. It's fucking insane.
And just the
This is a man praying for Truckson, whatever the fuck they're calling it, to turn up and isekai him somewhere. Okay. Chibi's life goal is to be isekai. That's it. That's all this dude has as hope.
pretty hurt, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's gonna happen or anything. I really don't. The future's uncertain right now. I have no idea. I, however, am making this video to try, to some degree, to cement my thoughts in stone, to be able to process them in my own way, to be able to try to move past this just nightmarish day.
I don't know if you understand how difficult it is, guys. Every time I look in the mirror, I see her face. I'd say it's the last one, but I'd be lying to you. I'm going to be doing this all fucking night.
I just...
I'm going to end stream and still be doing it. Like, I might even tweet that.
I'm
really
gonna be
pleased
honest
with
with you
that
guys. I don't know what I will do. There's two ways. Either A, I don't make videos for a while, or I just make videos and I try to black hole.
And Templar is
black
giving this
hole
fucker
everything and
pity.
just
Yeah, of course.
Keep
Of course.
moving, and we'll see. What I will say, though,
Also true.
I thank everyone that's been
Also true,
supportive.
Pinker.
To those out there, you know who you are. You have been more supportive than I could have ever imagined, though. I know. I'm just, like I said, I'll leave it at that. What a year.
The problem with culture war degenerates is they don't have a life or live in reality. This is a problem. Like, it's fine to talk about the culture war and like anybody too invested in this shit on either side is fucking insufferable. But that's the point. Don't get crazy. Do you know what? Actually, I saw a post, I saw a fucking green text post recently, which is like, the Epstein list has come out. We've discovered that essentially multiple people in the elite who've been bitching for years about multiple things are all engaged in this Epstein shit, and everyone is still too busy picking each other in minor fucking issues to do anything about it. And this happens through across every fucking country. It's completely fucking ridiculous. I think we've reached a point, and I say this as somebody again who was there for Gamergate, who was there with the anti-SJW stuff. I think we have more than passed the fucking point where this culture war shit probably doesn't fucking matter anymore. Can we stop talking about it now? I think we have bigger problems, like the fact that the entire elite class were apparently fucking off to some guy's island to have parties with minors. Isn't there more problems? Isn't there more shit going on, right now than the fucking culture war? And by the way, let's be honest about this. The reason the gaming industry is such a fucking state is not because of fucking feminism. Concord wasn't bad because of feminism. Concord's bad, and multiple games have fucked up. You look at High Guard. because the gaming industry is a complete fucking state top to bottom, and that's a corporate issue. It's not a fucking culture war issue. Stop giving massive companies an out. Stop giving political elites an out, you absolute howling fucking retards. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day. Metal Man with 2. Self-removal from the census is okay for him to do. Jesus. Oh, okay. Oh, dude. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I got possessed for a second. Weird way to defend the woke liberal elite, Beckett. Fuck you, Diesel. Don't worry, we're there. We've only got one more thing to go through, and it's like 2 minutes long, okay?
I don't know how this is worse than anything I've dealt with. I can deal with being harassed online.
Damn, Chibi is so rough to hear. Computer play the lo-fi pop music version of Sad Guts song from Berserk.
And stuff. I've grown numb to that. But all of this triple whammy of just everything, and then the betrayals, it's just...
Possessed by Twitch podcast, yeah.
Might
Yeah.
seek therapy.
It's not going to help you. Okay, we're just going to go to the update. Fuck, dude. Okay, so he posted this like 11 hours ago.
Recording this video in advance to just make sure everybody is on the same page, and also what steps I'm going to be taking for the upcoming days. First off, as you...
This wasn't sped up. I had to check. This is how he's just talking now. Okay. Nanyard, none of your business for member for 18 months at Coping. Thank you so much, buddy. 07 in the chat. Much appreciated.
You can see, I am alive, I'm still here, and I'm taking every day one step at a time to basically piece everything back together and obtain my main objective at this point. And that main objective is happiness. To be able to obtain happiness and joy and everything like that and fight for a really wholesome future. That is the objective and long-term goal that I have envisioned right now.
I can't imagine why your partner cheated on you. Absolute fucking mystery.
Now, to be able to achieve that, obviously, there's a lot of steps that I need to take and a lot of days and a lot of things I'm going to have to get through to be able to do that. But for starters, for these next few days, I'm going to be spending time with my loved ones, and I'm going to be just,
I'm sorry, what loved ones? Didn't, like, everyone who cared about you just, like, fucking abandon you? What do you mean? God, it'd be so funny if he went with a Chris Chan-style love quest. Bro! Dude, I think this is the sort of guy that if he put the medallion on, he'd get better.
Talking with them about everything. I'm going to be talking with them about, seeking out therapy. I'm going to be, going to the gym as well. That is my 100% objective, is to go to the gym pretty much every single day if I can do it. And then on top of that as well, my other objectives is to be able to get back on my horse and just make content every single day like I always have done about anime.
Great night with the 5. I mean, Epstein is the reason we have such aggressive microtransactions. I know. Dude. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but, like, there are things in those files that, like, are really worth going over there, because they are absolutely fucking insane.
A manga, censorship, news, or anything that I really am interested in at that given moment. But for right now, what I'm doing, and the reason why this video, I'm just making it very brief, is that I am still here, and I have read everybody's comments. I have seen what you have said, and I plan to respond to as many as I possibly can in the upcoming days. But for now, I'm
that's a good idea.
Just going to take a little bit of a break for a few days, and I will be back, get back up on that horse, and I will start making content once again. But I want to say, guys, for everyone out there, I do thank you. This is a shout out to all of you.
You are welcome.
Out there that has been very supportive.
Hey,
for now,
Shogun.
though, I will see you for now. I might be back late Monday, maybe Tuesday, in terms of making content again. But for right now, spending time with loved ones, have been 30.
Okay, Jesus Christ. I thought there'd be more to this. Right. But Christopher with the 10, thank you very much, buddy. I always hated Gamergate because it somehow went from publishers making it possible for honest reviews and game journalism to women/black people make games bad. No games bad because gameplay / story is bad. Yeah, like, again, I remember the start of Gamergate and it was like the fucking insane shit that was happening around Zoe Quinn and how like the review for her game like worked out, and it was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back for like game reviewers were essentially just a media arm of the industry. It was absolutely fucking, no one could get like an honest opinion on a game, and we're still there. Look at the state, like I suppose like what the fuck's it called? It's gone now. Kozaku, whatever the fuck it was. Like was in IGN, like fucking half their reviewers like can't review the fucking video game. Yes, there was a point to Gamergate, and then it just became like, well, actually, I think we need to deconstruct the princess being rescued, and we need women out of gaming. Let me be like clear. Like, I'm a massive Soul Reaver fan. That game only exists because of a woman. Like the fucking Nathan Drake series, so many things. There are so many talented women in gaming, and always have been. It's just like, dude, we just needed like an honest conversation. It turned into this weird culture war shit, and now we're fucked. We're totally fucked. They want to take storylines out of games. Has anyone played Starfield? Have you people played Starfield? Amy Hennig. There we go. Sorry, this has been a long stream. Fucking hell. Dude. Has anyone actually ever tried playing Starfield? Has anyone seen what has happened to Bethesda? I mean, fucking Skyrim was an indication, but holy I may, full disclosure, have been watching like probably about 20 hours worth of Starfield content recently because I needed to remind myself not to play it. I actually just I watched a load of reviews and I've reinstalled Cyberpunk. Christopher with the 5. People completely forgot about the fact that the journalist that reviewed Kane and Lynch 2 was fired because EA bought out all the GameSpot's ad space. Yes. Dude, the shit that fucking used to happen and still is happening. They used to do fucking gaming retreats for reviewers where they take them away to these lovely hotels, get them in good, like, even if you look at like the old E3 stuff that used to happen, if you were like a hostile journalist, good luck getting your E3 invites. Holy fuck, bro. Anyway, that's enough Gamergate talk. That's enough Gamergate talk, and that's enough fucking chibi.